Hey, what's up YouTube, and welcome back to my channel, The Scorpion Effect. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, then welcome. Please, if you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers, and I know you all can help get me there. So let's get started. Without further ado, we are reading for Aries today. July love reading for Aries. So let's get right into it. I don't like to waste a lot of time. We already pulled the cards, shuffled, cleaned them, all the good stuff. All right, so Aries, immediately we have the Two of Wands in the upright, and wands are fire. So you are in your element right here. Now, with the Two of Wands being in the mental and the head position, you're in a place of active planning. Possibly reevaluating what kind of love you truly want going forward. You may be in between relationships or considering reaching out to someone from the past. There's a strong mental tension between you staying in your comfort zone and boldly stepping into something new. I feel like you're torn right here. You want something new, but you're also kind of still stuck on things from the past, unresolved issues from the past. You've emotionally outgrown a mindset you used to have. You're looking ahead, but still tied to past experiences or past people with this card. This card also speaks to distant energy or long distance energy, but it's someone here that you're having a hard time letting go. And I love my Aries, but Aries, you all hold on to people you loved once, and Aries loves you. They love you forever. And even if they have a falling out with you, Aries has an open heart when they really truly love someone. And Spirit is saying to take your time here. There's no rush. Really thoroughly think things through before you make any decisions. Okay. I do feel like there is someone here you're having a hard time letting go, Aries. And then right next to that card, we do have the Queen of Pentacles. Not the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups in reverse. She could be dealing with a water sign person, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But in your heart, your emotions, you are craving balance with this being in reverse. You may be suppressing some feelings or struggling to trust your intuition right now. You could be emotionally exhausted from giving too much in the past or struggling with vulnerability in the present. You may be feeling emotionally manipulated or unseen with this here as well. I feel like you don't feel emotionally understood in this connection. Your emotions are definitely highlighted right now. You're very sensitive right now. It's really time for boundaries and self-love with this card being in reverse. And I feel like, Aries, you've allowed someone to make you second guess yourself in the love you bring to the table. But Spirit is saying the love you bring to the table is good enough. You just may be giving it to the wrong person. But you are holding on to someone here who I feel is very guarded, very closed off, and hurt. They could be a little bit manipulative as well from what I'm seeing. This person could have emotionally taken from you but didn't reciprocate. You're feeling a little burnt out in love with this person. And I don't feel like you were feeling that way before. I feel like before you were excited, but something has made you a little bit emotionally disconnect a little bit. But I do feel like there's some manipulation here to kind of that has been plaguing. I feel like there's some misplaced blame here as well. Maybe your partner is punishing you for their past partners and past heartbreak they've been through. And before I felt like you were okay with taking it, but now you are tired of the manipulation. You're tired of feeling like the love you bring is not good enough or not big enough or worthy enough, Aries, and it's big enough, it's worthy enough. Spirit is saying that your person's past issues, they don't really have anything to do with you, and you shouldn't be punished for what someone else went through in the past. You could be dealing with the Virgo here as well. We do have the Hermit as well. With the Hermit being here, well, Spirit is saying this is a call to retreat. The Hermit is all about looking within. But not with fear, with intention. Okay, if that makes sense. Spirit wants you to pursue and search for answers in others to reconnect with your own inner wisdom. I feel like you don't have all the answers, and you need these answers, Spirit is saying. Sometimes clarity comes out through action, in stillness and solitude. So maybe you're not giving so much to this person. And also with this Queen of Cups here, Spirit is also telling you to fill up your cup first. Okay, and that's being verified and clarified with the Hermit being here, is that you need to fill up your cup first, Aries. Okay, stop putting everything and everyone before you. Okay, I feel like you went into this relationship with your full heart open, and you went head first, and as soon as it started, it crashed and it burned, because you weren't filling up your own cups. And you can't pour into other people's cups when you don't have anything pouring from your cup, Aries. You may need to disconnect from romantic distractions for a little while just to hear your heart, with the Hermit being here. I'm hearing. And hopefully this is making sense for you all. I'm trying to give as many storylines as I possibly can, just so it can resonate for more people. But with this Hermit here, you need to reflect on past love lessons before charging into something new, okay? This is a deep spiritual check-in whenever you see the Hermit, okay? This is Spirit telling you to pay attention, okay? Pour into your cup first, Aries, okay? Now, with your person here, I do not like the Knight of Pentacles. I know some of you probably get tired of me saying what cards I like and don't like, but I don't like the Knight of Pentacles. So your partner right here in their energy, they're thinking about building something lasting with you, with the Knight of Pentacles here. This is a very slow moving knight, okay? Your person may be very focused on work or other responsibilities. This isn't an impulsive person. This person takes their time. Even if they know they don't have all this time in the world, they're taking their sweet time, okay? Which is kind of good, because you are retreating. The Spirit is telling you to go within. But this person is going to move on their terms. And Aries, you are a fast-moving energy. Aries is not a slow-moving energy in general. Aries is a very fast-moving energy. So this is exact opposite of you, Aries. You could be dealing with an earth sign person, a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. But your person is in their head a lot. This person could work a lot too and have a lot of responsibilities. They could be doing some healing themselves. They could be moving really slow in this connection as well, because they have dealt with a lot of heartbreak in the past. And this is kind of their defense mechanism, where they make the person go through all these loops and hoops while they sit back and slowly give breadcrumbs. I feel like they want to give more, but they are definitely guarded right now. I hate to keep using the same words. I don't want to use the same talking points, but I got to use whatever messages I'm getting, and those are the messages I'm getting. Yeah, with this night being here, I actually have like a little headache in the back of my head, and I usually don't get headaches, so I do feel like this person, I feel like it's you, Aries. I feel like you're overthinking, and that's maybe where I'm getting this little headache from. Maybe you all suffer from like back headaches or like mini migraines. I don't usually get headaches or migraines, so it's very weird that I'm having like a little headache right now. It's mild, but yeah, the energy is very draining. I hate to say that, but it is. I may need to take a break after this reading. I've been on readings all day. But yeah, in a heart position here, they're still healing. Okay, they have the Three of Swords in the reverse. You could also be dealing with a Gemini or Aquarius or a Libra with the air being here. But they are still healing from some emotional pain with the Three of Swords being in the reverse, okay? This could be possibly from you. I don't see any infidelity cards here, but you not pouring into their cup like they want you to. They could be feeling like you're giving your love to someone else. You holding back has made them kind of feel how they used to feel in relationships where they were being lied to or betrayed. And I do feel like they are placing some of they have misplaced emotions here with this as well. Their heart is really guarded. But being in reverse is good. It shows that they want to move beyond this. The hurt isn't gone, but it's still being acknowledged here. And I feel like they've been doing a lot of like in and out healing, if that makes sense. Like, you know, when they're feeling good and they want to heal, they will. But when they're feeling down and out, they want to sit in their pain. For some of you, not for everyone. This person has been deeply wounded in love. And they may fear putting their heart back out there, which is understandable. Once we get our heart broken, it's very hard to want to put that back out there, you know, that love back out there. They're definitely working through this pain silently. I don't feel like they are telling you everything, Aries. I don't feel like you caused this heartbreak, not in like a cheating way, because we know Three of Swords can be third-party energy. I do feel like they dealt with third-party energy, but I'm not seeing in the cards where it's you. It's possibly you could have hurt this person for sure, but the way I'm reading it with the cards and everything and the card placement, I'm not 100% getting that you cheated though, Aries. This person is working through their pain. It being in the reverse is good because it is saying that they are trying to heal. They're trying to see past their hurt. They're trying to give this a chance. But they're very hesitant on opening up their heart to you or anyone, really. Which is understandable again, you know. But it's not your job, Aries, to break free. Help this person break free. You can. But this person has to be willing to put their guard down to let you help them. And they can't move so slow. I feel like this person hasn't fully come clean with their past and how deeply hurt they've been and how guarded they are. I feel like they're keeping busy and they're trying to manage not giving you too much too soon. But it's backfiring because you want more. You need more from this connection. You don't want these baby steps. You don't want these this is someone moving at a snail's pace. You want someone who's going to put a little bit more fire up under that horse there. But yeah, your person is hurt. Your person is hurting, Aries. And Also, let's go back to this. Let's go back to this too. I do want to say that this person may be mad at you for not helping them heal. They may be afraid to fully heal alone, even though they're doing the work. I do feel like they're them placing some blame on you, like, oh, why aren't they more motivated to help me get past some of my issues? But with you, you're like, I thought I was helping you. I feel like it's just not enough for what this person needs. Even though it's in the reverse, they are doing the work. They are trying to heal. They may have some misdirected blame with you. They're hoping someone can just come in and fix the problems, fix the pain. And it doesn't work like that, you know. Aries, you know it doesn't work that way because Aries, you all are very independent and you do your own work. You don't really rely on other people to come in and save you, Aries. Most of the Aries I know anyway. With the Magician being in the reverse here, Spirit is saying that they want to reach out. They may want to take some type of action, but they lack the confidence. They lack the confidence to do so effectively. They may be overthinking things or doubting their abilities to manifest this connection properly because they know they have a lot of work to do and they know they're slow-moving energy. They know that this is, you deserve more. But they're feeling powerless when it comes to approaching you. I feel like they're unsure on how to really approach you right now. Especially with you going within, you may not be giving them as much attention as before. I don't think you've cut them off. I still see communication here, but you may be closed off and keeping to yourself because you're tired of feeling empty in this, and you're tired of maybe them blaming you for a lot of hurt, or not blaming you but projecting their pain on you, Aries. But Spirit is saying here with the Magician being in the reverse, they want you, but they don't know how. They don't know if they're enough. They don't know if they're enough in general. I do feel like whatever pain, hurt they went through before has really damaged their self-worth. Even though they are recovering from it, they're trying to recover from it. It took a toll on your person, Aries, for sure. So right now, Aries, you're mentally ready for change. But emotionally, you're still carrying the weight of old wounds. I feel like both of you are, but for different reasons. I don't think you both are carrying the same wounds and the same. Now, for some of you, this could be a relationship. This is not for everyone because I'm not getting this for the main story. Aries, you could have cheated. There could have been, if it wasn't a physical cheating, but Aries, there could have been a moment where maybe you had an inappropriate conversation with someone, or it was perceived that way, and your person is having a hard time trusting you. And in turn, you have been bending over backwards to give this person more and to show them that you really love them and that you didn't mean for it to happen, and that this person is still not trusting it. But that's not everyone's story. I don't think that's everyone's story here because I'm not getting heavy cheating energy here. I'm getting someone who doesn't have a lot of self-worth. And it's playing on your self-worth here, Aries. I feel like you came into this connection, Aries, with an open mind and open heart. And I do feel like your person did too, but I think they feel like you were too good to be true. Maybe you checked off a lot of their boxes and they took a step back. They started to slow down. They don't trust easily, especially with these two here. But Spirit is guiding you to just take a pause and reflect and let go of the emotional pressure to fix anything right now, Aries, because you do want to come in and fix this person. You want to come in and whatever they need, like whatever I need to do to get you and I on the same page, I want to do it. But Spirit is saying not to do that because you are losing a lot of yourself, Aries, trying to save this person from drowning. And now you're drowning. And in order for you to get out of this deep body of water and drown, in order for you to not drown, you have to go within. You have to go within. Even though you really care about this person, Aries, I don't think you really want to let this person go, though, Aries. You really care about this person. I feel like you've put a lot of work in and you don't want to just walk away. But Spirit is saying your person sees you. They do want you, but they're healing. And that's why they're moving so slow right now. They're unsure of their place in your life. And also, Aries, this is a person who is not used to someone so dynamic as you. This person isn't used to like this big energy. Whoever you are out there, whoever I'm reading for, you have a lot of, rambunctious and like on the go energy. And I always say Aries, they are the sign that hit the ground running. You tell Aries, you challenge Aries on their abilities, they're going to hit the ground running and show you their abilities. They are showers and doers. This reading is encouraging you both to have self-trust and emotional balance. And I feel like this will happen in divine timing. I don't think things are completely over with you all, but it will happen in divine timing for sure. And the main reason why I say it definitely will happen in divine timing, I think I need to wipe my camera because my camera does look it's looking a little, maybe it's just in my mind. Sorry, Aries. At the bottom of the deck, you do have the World card here. And the World is, this kind of contradicts some things. And this is why it's so hard doing a general reading, because you get so many different storylines and so many different, but with the World being here is the overall energy, bottom of the deck. You're finishing or ending a cycle here. You both are. Whether it's an outdated mindset, this could be a lingering soul tie for some of you as well. I do feel like this is an actual relationship. Like I don't see any breakup cards. Like you all are still together, but there's a disconnect here. Even if you haven't said the words, I'm done, I'm breaking up, I don't feel like you all are as close as you used to be, and you are retreating from this relationship. Hopefully this is making sense. I feel like I'm like all over the place, Aries, in this reading. But I'm not going to redo this reading because these are the messages I have, and I want to feel confident in the messages I have, and I don't want to keep pulling new cards, okay? But the World being here, there's an ending. There's a completion here. This is both a moment of closure and celebration. You've grown. And now you're ready to accept love and evolve in love. I feel like you are ready to get out of this Queen of Cups in reverse energy. You want more. You see a future with this person, but you see a future with a new way of thinking. You don't want to go back into this relationship with the old way of thinking, with the World being here. And you all could come back together in a winter months sometime. You could definitely be dealing with an earth sign person, because the World is earth and you have earth here, but you also could be dealing with an air sign too, possible Gemini here. I am feeling some Aquarius energy, some Scorpio energy, possibly some Pisces energy too. But you're ready to evolve. You've learned what you needed to learn from this connection, and Spirit is preparing you for a new phase. So don't resist the shift, okay? Remember that completion creates space for new beginnings that are more aligned to you. But I do feel like you're holding on to this person, though. The overall energy I'm getting, I do feel like you want this person, Aries. And once Aries set their mind on something, you all don't give up easily in relationships. I have a brother that's an Aries. I know a few Aries, and it takes Aries a long time to fully let someone go that they love, because they love hard and they do not... they don't like giving up, and I love that about Aries. And Spirit is not saying give up, but Spirit is pretty much saying you need a new way of thinking. Your partner too. You all need a reset in this connection. We are going to pull some cards from the Burning Love Oracle deck. I'm hoping this makes some sense for you all. I do want to pull some cards. I did shuffle these because, as you all know, I don't like shuffling on camera. But let's see what these cards have. All right. We have I'm ready for commitment, clarifying your Two of Wands, which makes sense because that is new beginnings. Okay. But I feel like you want new commitment with this person. I feel like you're ready for a real commitment with this person. You're tired of them holding on to the past, whatever happened. You're ready for a new outlet. You're ready for something new to happen in this relationship, even if that means you have to go within. All right, let's pull another card. Oh, okay. I love this, Aries. I've been working on myself. Good, good. You no longer are going to just pour into this person's cup. You're going to pour into your cup, and you're working on your emotions. You're letting go of old way of thinking. You're letting go of the old you. And that's exactly what Spirit is telling you to do with this Hermit here. Let's pull. Okay, what we got? We're meant to be together. I will wait as long as it takes for a shot with you. Okay, that does change things with this being here, but this makes sense. So in order for you to get what you want from this person, you are going to go within and do some inner work. And you're willing to wait for this person. But will this person be around? Is this person worth it? You know, Aries, really ask yourself. But I could feel the energy. You're not going to let this person go. You are waiting to be with this person. This could have been a breakup, or this could have been a relationship that really didn't get off the ground, or maybe you all just didn't solidify this relationship with a proper title. But there's definitely love here. It's just a lot of guarded energy here. All right, let's see what... All right, let's see. I should have fought for you. Okay. That's good. I do like that. What's clarifying this Knight of Pentacles is your person knows they need to put in the work. They know they haven't been fighting for this connection like they're supposed to, like they should, and they're moving way too slow, and they know they need to do more, and they know they need to put a little fire up under their butt. But I do feel like this person knows that you really care about them, Aries. Let's pull another card. Yikes. I sabotaged our connection because it was too intense. Okay. So this Three of Swords makes much more sense now, that they're holding on to this pain. They are doing some healing, but they are holding on to this pain because they're too afraid to connect. Whenever I get I sabotaged our connection because it was too intense, that's usually people who are deeply wounded and are afraid of real love. You know that. That's why you're willing to wait on them. You're willing to wait on them to do the work. But Spirit is saying, in the meantime, while you're waiting, Aries, okay, make sure you're pouring into your own cup. Make sure you are seeing what you're supposed to see. And make sure you're not holding on to old beliefs here, Aries, okay? Because once you really open your eyes to this connection, you may not still hold on to this. But you got to make sure you're doing the work. Aries. Okay, remember what Spirit said about the Hermit. This is a time for a retreat, not fear, but a retreat with intention. Okay, you must go within to get the answers you want, and you have to reconnect with your inner self in order to give the kind of love you want, and in order to get the kind of love you want. Okay, let's pull another card. I don't feel I deserve you. And that's why they are the Magician in the reverse. And that's why they haven't been putting in the real true effort. And look, this, I'm about to drop my cards. These two go hand in hand, Aries. I sabotaged our connection because it was too intense. I don't feel I deserve you. So just make sure, Aries, that if you take this person back, or when this person comes back into your life, I don't feel like this person is out of your life. I just feel like there's a pause right now. There's a break or something right now. But Spirit is saying, make this person do the work. Okay? Make sure they're filling up your cup. You can't give to someone who doesn't feel deserving of your love. Okay, so make sure you have the proper conversations with your person and truly express how you feel, so they can see that they're deserving of you too. Okay, and make sure your person understands that this is something you can't give them. You can't make someone feel deserving of you. Only they can make themselves feel deserving. And this person has to have more self-love, more self-confidence before they can give you any love. There's so much self-doubt here. And look at these cards. Look, the Magician in reverse is trickery, deception, manipulation, self-doubt. So this person is, pretending to have it all together. They're pretending they are avoiding things. They're keeping busy and moving really slow and keeping busy in order for them to keep you at arm's length. Like, they give just enough to keep you on the hook, but they don't give enough to make you feel fulfilled. And Spirit is saying you deserve more. Okay? You deserve more. Remember, now I'm going to end it soon, but remember, bottom of the deck is the World card. And then this specific reading is telling you, the World is here to tell you to end old ways of thinking in love. This way of thinking, this cycle is done. There's time for a new way of thinking. And it's in the upright. So this might not come, you all may not fully get there until maybe the winter time, the winter months, maybe November, December, maybe even January, I'm hearing for some of you. But those are the messages I have for you, Aries. I hope this resonated for someone. Please leave a comment if it did. And don't forget to like, comment, and share this if you know anyone that this would resonate with, okay? It's always a pleasure doing readings for you guys, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.